Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Sunday. Got 4 matchups on this NBA playoff slate today, guys. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Working our way to 20.4K subs, so keep up the good work. Check out all my betting links in the description below, guys. Really great promo, especially with DraftKings for the playoffs. Bet 5, get 200 in bonus bets. Also, they have no sweat NBA same game parlays. For the whole playoffs. So check those out, guys. I mean, definitely want to get in on that action for these playoff day. When there's 4 games, you want to have some nice promos and boosts to take advantage of. So links in the description on those, guys. Don't want to miss out on that. And yeah, we'll hop in it. 4-game slate today. Yesterday was crazy. Didn't think Phoenix was going to get blown out like they did. I think the Magic would either. Philly Knicks game was crazy, and then the only really game I thought went as planned was the Denver game. So we're going to see how today fares after seeing that 4-game slate yesterday. First matchup, we got the Miami Heat versus the Boston Celtics. Boston opening up as a 14.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 210. Heat coming into this matchup 47-37. Boston 64-18. Head-to-head, Boston 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. No Jimmy Butler, no Terry Rozier. So this is a different, they were able to beat Chicago without Jimmy. But playing a potential 7-game series, 4 games, however long this series ends up being without Jimmy. Who knows when Jimmy returns? Yeah, you got to have Jimmy against Boston. It's just going to be very tough here. Miami 1-6 against Boston, so haven't been the best head-to-head here. Surprisingly, they're 4-1 covering against Boston. This is the biggest spread you're going to see in the playoffs, probably. Boston, we know how dominant they are at home. There's no injury concerns for Boston coming into this. They're 15-1 at home. The under's hit in 5 of their last 7 against Miami. Maybe the under could be a play. I really could just see this getting out of hand. I think Boston dominates. If Jimmy was playing, if we had playoff Jimmy, the spread would be a bit lower, but I would probably lean more with the Heat plus the points with Jimmy. But no Jimmy, it's going to have to be big performances from Bam and Tyler Herro. Celtics are just too good here. I can't fade them in this spot without Jimmy Butler. It's a big spread. That's why I recommend throwing them in a teaser. Try and get that point total cut in half if you can. That would be my recommendation. Perfect slate for a teaser with 4 games. But, if I had to choose it, I could see this one. I mean, we saw Minnesota dominate yesterday with a 25-point win. This could be that plus more. Give me Boston minus 14.5. Throw them in your parlays today. Next matchup, we got the Dallas Mavericks versus the Los Angeles Clippers. Dallas opening up as a 3-point road favorite with the over-under at 223. Dallas coming into this matchup 50-32. The Clippers 51-31. Head-to-head, the Clippers 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Don't see any injuries in this game except for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard is doubtful, so no Kawhi. That's why the Mavs are the favorite. Even if Kawhi is playing, Mavs should be the favorite, honestly. But, hey, you already know. I'm a Mavs fan. I'm going to be very biased on the Mavs and Clippers pick. It's different if Kawhi was out. I would maybe lean towards the Clippers here in some games. But without Kawhi, it just, who's going to stop Luka and Kyrie? Who's going to do it? Nobody. Luka and Kyrie have just been the best dynamic duo, I would say, this entire season, especially the second half of the season. They've been on fire. They've clicked. There's no drama with Kyrie, which is my concern. Kyrie's playing amazing basketball. Getting Gafford and PJ Washington has really helped the Mavs. They actually have a center that can rim roll, get boards. PJ Washington can hit threes. Mavs playing great coming into this, and they've had their struggles against the Clippers. 2-4 against the Clippers here. Clippers are 2-9 covering at home. And you already know I'm liking the Mavs in game 1 here. I think Mavs are going to win this series. It doesn't help with Kawhi Leonard. It's a different story with Kawhi Leonard, but we'll see if Kawhi plays the series. I don't know. We don't know how healthy he is. We don't know what he's going to look like if he comes back in game 2. We really don't know. A lot of pressure on Paul George and Harden. And let's be real, Harden has not been a scorer. So to be honest, I don't think Harden's much of a threat out there. He just hasn't been dominant. He doesn't put up 30, 40 points. He does not do that. I think it's going to fall on the hands of Paul George and Russell Westbrook coming off the bench. I like the Mavs. Mavs are playing well. Give me the Mavs minus 2.5 or 3 in money line on the road here. Next matchup, got an interesting series. We got the Indiana Pacers versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Pacers opening up as a 1-point road favorite with the over-under at 231.5. Pacers coming into this matchup 47-36. The Bucks 49-33. Head-to-head, the Pacers are 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Obviously, the big news here: no Giannis. We've seen how bad the Bucks have been without Giannis. They've been horrible without Giannis. Not sure what the numbers are, but they're just not good. Lillard, for some reason, without Giannis, Lillard just shoots insanely bad percentages when Giannis is out. This is going to be a very tough series, and I will say, wouldn't shock me if Bucks get out first round. This is a very good Pacers team. Had a very good season, very young team. Making that trade for Siakam really went in their favor because they played very well down the stretch after that trade. Bucks got to watch out. I just don't love what I've seen from the Bucks here lately. 3-7 in their last 10. The 3-game stretch I saw that I think confirmed to me that their season they're cooked when they lost 3 back-to-back games to Washington, Memphis, and Toronto. 3 of the worst teams in the league. They lost all 3 of them, and they weren't even super close games. And that right there, I just knew it. Pacers 4-1 against the Bucks, 4-1 covering against the Bucks here. A lot of pressure on Lillard. Pacers are playing too well. I think we're going to have big games from Siakam, Tyrese Halliburton playing lights out basketball here. Give me the Pacers money line on the road. Then the last matchup, we got the New Orleans Pelicans versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thunder opening up as a 7.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 216.5. Pelicans coming into this matchup 50-34. The Thunder 57-25. Head-to-head, the Thunder 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. No Zion for the Pelicans. So that we're going to see if Zion plays this series. Don't really know about that. But they desperately need Zion because that just really doesn't help. They were able to beat the Kings last game. But this Thunder team, you got to give all the credit to the Thunder. On a 5-game winning streak coming into this. Able to get the number 1 seed. I mean, man. Youngest team in the league getting the number 1 seed. Thunder, they're very scary here. Pelicans 1-4 against OKC. 1-4 covering against the Thunder here. Under 5-0 covering at home here. I really like the Thunder. This is another series. Pelicans, you can win a game potentially without your star player in Zion. They did that with the Kings. Now they're playing the number 1 seed without Zion. It's going to be very hard. These teams are pretty identical. I don't know who's going to stop SGA. Chet Holmgren's been nice. The whole team has just been on fire. It's going to be a lot of pressure from Brandon Ingram, CJ McCollum, who've been, I'd say, pretty bad for a while. Birmingham coming off his injury. He really hasn't looked that good. CJ McCollum hasn't been shooting well. He's going to be taking a lot. He's going to have the ball in his hands a lot. This is a very fun Thunder team here. And without Zion, it's going to be very hard for the Pelicans. I think they might be able to win a game, maybe 2. It's going to be hard to gauge. But in game 1 at home, where the Thunder's been dominant, give me Thunder minus 7.5 in money line in this one. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Sunday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Monday. Have a good one.